Hi, friends. Nicole, Vincent here. Today we've got David Peters. I am so freaking excited. David is one of the first Amazon influencers I remember from like when I was first starting out on Facebook. I kept seeing his posts in different groups, and I'm like, this guy knows what he's talking about. And he's been in this for 4.5 years. He's been killing it. He's done over $100,000 in Amazon online last year alone. And he's been around for a while. He's had to adapt and has lots of different irons in the fire as well. So I'm so excited to chat with you today, David. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for taking some time out of your day to chat.
no problem. Finally, nice to meet with you. I follow YouTube and all your posts as well in the group. So
I
yeah, it's
appreciate
good.
it. Your posts like on in the Oink group, because that's kind of our common fun place to hang out on
hmm
Facebook, have been so inspiring and so like just so encouraging to so many of us in the group. I love how like you've been such a great cheerleader for everyone. Like, is that just is that kind of your personality, or is that something like you're just like, oh, I just want to cheer people along or show them that hey, this does work, or
Yeah,
what's your goal with that? I'm
yeah. I know
curious.
there's a lot of new people in this business, and and a lot of them, I think they have a lot of hopes and dreams like the rest of us. They're normal people. They're single moms. They're dads. They're all different walks of life. Older folks that are like, I'm looking to supplement my income and that kind of thing. And I've been fortunate enough. And I mean, I worked my butt off. Like I said, 4.5 years, and I've had to learn a lot of things, and things constantly change. It's different now than it was, 4 years ago when I started. And it's there's I have kind of two sides of me. One, I don't want anybody else in this. Stop. Go get a
Yes,
job.
yes.
You don't really want to do this. It's a
Stay
lot
out. You
of
don't want to do
work,
this.
and because it's oversaturated. I mean, I would say oversaturated. It's saturated. There's a lot of influencers, a lot of people making videos. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people making, I'd say, crappy videos and just throwing stuff up. And then there's ones that cheat and do AI stuff or steal other people's work and stuff. But anyway, so there are more and more people in it. It's harder for us or me to make money as I used to before. But I also understand that an extra couple $100 a month can mean a lot to somebody. A car
Yeah.
payment, $300 $400 a month could pay for a car or a minivan for you and all your kids. All these people.
So true.
So, or $1,000 a month could be life changing for a lot of people, even on the side, even part time. A lot of them have jobs and things like that. So I do understand that. So I'm human, and I've been through that kind of thing before. Excuse me, I'm the tail end of a cold that I caught. So, um, so I do like to help other people out. If I just have some little nuggets to throw down here and there, to help people you know get into the system, or just
Yeah.
learn something, I do that. And I know we were joking earlier, and someone asked me if I do a course or have a PDF file or anything to do and help, and I don't sell courses. I don't sell coaching, or anything like that. But I've been thinking about it. If you're interested, let me know.
Yeah.
For those out there, um,
I
it's
love
just
that. I love that. Because it really like you are really a bright spot in the Amazon influencer community, and I really appreciate that. Especially because like it is that two-sided coin, right? Like you're my competition, but I also know this can be life-changing for you. So,
yeah.
so tell us a little bit, 4.5 years, tell us your journey, like what brought you into the Amazon influencer program? Like where did you come from and how has it kind of evolved for you over the years?
Well, I've owned my own business pretty much. I've been self-employed for over 10 years. I actually moved from the Sacramento area in California down to LA, as an actor. So I was always comfortable in front of the camera as acting, but I also have a visual media company where I do photography and video and all that. So I'm used to behind the camera
Oh,
and
okay.
editing and all that. So it just kind of flows. And I was in Los Angeles, and I was just a full-time actor, just doing background work and doing whatever. I sold a house, so I was able to survive because it's expensive down there. And and I thought, it's like, I'm looking for ways to earn money online, or something that I can continue to earn money from anywhere. So as long as I get an internet connection, I want to be able to earn money. And I had time, because as a full-time actor, you don't work very much. So if you're lucky. So I actually started as a affiliate, and I
Okay.
saw some people doing, hey, you can post affiliate links up on a website and people will buy, and you get the commissions off of just doing that. So I built websites. I'm a little techno geek kind of thing too. So I build websites, I do graphics and designs and things like that.
Yeah.
But so I started kind of with that, and then I got reached out, and as I'm doing reviews and things like that, just on Amazon products that I buy, I got, people reached out to me and said, hey, if you buy this product and make a review, I'll refund you. Which I know you don't do. Don't do that.
Don't
But
do
this
that.
was this was four and a
Back
half,
in the
5
day.
years ago. So I'm like, okay, and they did. They refunded. It worked. It worked, and I did some reviews and things like that, and and then as I'm still looking to do things, I actually started doing uh, graphic designs, print on demand. That's
Oh,
another
okay.
thing that I do. So because I'm also a creative, artistic, and I know how to do Photoshops and things like that. So I started making designs and uploading it to Amazon. Amazon has a
Uh-huh.
program called Merch on Demand, where I upload my image. They sell it on Amazon. The platform is pretty big.
Yeah.
They got their customers. They sell it, they print it, they ship it. I get paid a royalty
Well, that's
for my
pretty nice.
for my image. So I started doing that kind of stuff again from home with internet. I don't have stock. I don't have to buy stuff, whatever. And then I did see a video on YouTube about someone was doing the influencer program. So it was still new. It wasn't like super super new. So it's been going on. It was going on for a couple of years, but still in very low quantities
Yeah.
back then. And someone did that, saying you can video yourself doing product reviews of stuff that you have. I mean, we've always bought stuff from Amazon anyway, so we got tons of crap. But um, and I'm good with video. I'm good with editing. I'm good in front of the camera.
You got all the
So
skills.
yeah, so I'm like, okay, so you have to apply for the program. Now I also had a YouTube channel where I posted a lot of my acting reels and my
Oh, okay.
commercials, and I hosted other shows. I had a cooking show. I was kind of already a social media type person.
Yeah.
So I applied for it and I got in the first time. But I know sometimes that's hard for people to do.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it's called influencer program for a reason. They wanted people that were social media influencers. You had to have a following, you had to have an account or something like that. Now I think they're kind of letting anybody in, but
Yeah. The
that
bar has been lowered quite a bit.
exactly. They're just letting anybody in. But I mean, which is good for those people that are getting in. But and so I started doing that, and I was I started off really good. I mean, the first month making $30, and then a couple $100, and then because I started like in August, and from August to December, that first year, being that you get paid, later and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I made like $3,000 for
No, it's
those
not too shabby.
first few months to doing it total. But then in that January, I made like $2,000 that month, and then
Oh,
3,000, and then 4,000. And that first year, I was like 120 grand or more that
wow.
first year. So like now, I'm earning less than I did 4 years ago.
Yeah. Which is
and,
crazy.
and I'm working 5 times harder, I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
because again, things have changed. But so it just started, and I started doing that, and I'm also in the travel business. I own a travel agency, and so I do a lot. Like you said, I have a lot of irons in the fire. I've got
I
lots of
love it. I
different.
love it.
But the travel agency, I also can do online. All I need is an internet connection. So
Yeah.
it all just kind of ties in. And we have a travel show. We video and do a travel show. My wife and I now have a travel show. Um, but anyway, so but the influencer thing started making more than the other stuff. Even my print on demand, I was like at $1,500 a month, and I'm like, well, I'm making two, three, four, five, 6,000, $7,000 a month on this, so I've kind of not done much with the print on
Yeah.
demand, and
Yeah.
now it's only about 300 a month because I haven't done anything. and it's kind of like our thing. You have to kind of keep up on it and
Yeah.
trends and things like that. But so I've shifted throughout, the last few years of what I'm working on. But yeah, the honestly, for everybody out there, the Amazon influencer program is my biggest bucket of income that I make. But that bucket is contrived, what's that? I don't know what the word I'm not thinking of, but it consists of several different arms or streams of income
Yeah.
within the Amazon paying me.
Yeah.
Now my bank account, I get what I just counted. Someone asked, I got paid for 2 Amazon. I get
And you're
10.
like 10.
I get 10 deposits from Amazon because I get my merch. I get all the foreign, I get UK and Canada
Yeah.
and all these different things. And I get KDP. I also have some books that I've done. Again, it's on the print on demand thing. So some
Yeah.
KDP stuff. So Amazon, I mean, Jeff Bezos, thank you, man. Yeah, a lot of people hate Amazon. They hate him, but Amazon is my biggest income stream. So
Yeah.
I kind of like Amazon.
Yeah, it is like there's some stuff there, right? But it provides, even though it's a consumer model, right? For
Yeah.
those of us, for influencer, for the merch on demand, for all this, like it provides income for a lot of people too. And so it's not just to take for Amazon, like
Yeah.
it really is spreading the wealth out.
Well, a lot of people, the holidays, buy local, buy small, don't put money into Amazon, the big company business. But a lot of people don't understand that a lot of the sellers on there, a lot of them are the Chinese sellers and stuff like that. But there are some sellers that are you and I.
Exactly.
There are
Yeah.
people that are doing FBA. I've never
Yep.
gotten into the FBA, fulfilled by Amazon is what that
Yeah.
means if you're asking, which means you're selling products that you probably get from China, but you're selling it on Amazon. But I said they employ or basically pay a lot of us regular folk. I'm just a regular dude,
Yeah.
I'm not nothing fancy, just me. Um, but they pay me pretty well. So it's like Amazon does support a lot of us and other families and small independent people. So I know you also padding Jeff Bezos, who don't need no more money, but anyways.
So, someone's got to be on the top, right? Like,
Yeah.
uh, but I think that Amazon it can be such a blessing for a lot of people. And I think that that's why, even though, like, yes, the influencer market has become more saturated, it's like there's still money to be had.
Yeah.
And it might not have been as easy grabbing as before, but it's still there. And I don't think that everybody that starts in it sticks with it, because they might do 50 or 100 videos and then they're like, this isn't working for me, or I don't want to put in the effort.
Yeah.
And then they peter out and just like they're done. They're like, I'm over it. Um,
Yeah.
but there's people like you, like me, that are like, hey, I'm in this. Like, let's make this work. And then we're able to get that income, and it is such a blessing.
And we
Um,
do have to, like I said, we have to diversify that the pot. So just
yeah.
to, if you want me to go into that,
Yeah.
let's go into
Let's
like,
talk about diversifying those income streams, because I think that
yeah,
that's so important, because you relying on one income stream in today's economy is just dangerous. It's
exactly.
dangerous.
Exactly. And I have so many different things. I have a few other things that I do too, even outside of this. And and I and I'm positioning myself in a way that if something falls or drops, or Amazon can say, we don't want to do this program anymore.
Yeah. They
We're
could easily
we're
do that.
we're tied by another company. You don't own that business. So they can say, we're not going to do the influencer program anymore. Sorry, bye-bye.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Well, I've got travel agency. I've got my print on demand. I could do, and not just through Amazon. I do on Etsy and other things too that I
Hmm.
produce on. So it's not just Amazon. So I have other skills that I've developed over the years. Again, all online, because eventually someday my wife and I are going to sell the house and get an RV and travel the country. That's our
Yeah.
goal.
That's the goal. Awesome.
And you can get internet anywhere, so I can have a business while we're traveling the country in an RV. We're going to take our travel show on the road, and we'll just video us doing travel and have fun with it.
I love it.
So, but anyway, so within the Amazon bucket, and just doing, let's just talk just the products part, the influencer part, not the
Yeah.
print on demand and none of that stuff,
Yeah.
because that's also a different skill set too that you kind of
It
need.
is, it is, but I think it's good to know that it's out there because you are going to have creative types that are like, what can I do with these? I'm able to make this beautiful art. Like, how can I
And
make
actually,
this profitable?
with AI now, it's actually so much easier. I do
Yeah.
use, and people are afraid of AI. I use AI to make me money.
It is, it's a great tool if you know how to use it.
Exactly. So anyway, so you make a video of a product and you upload it to Amazon. So Amazon influencer, you got it on your storefront.
Yep.
Again, hopefully Amazon puts it on the product page. We have no control of that. Top carousel, bottom carousel, all that kind of stuff. Most of us know those kind of things there. Um, I do take that video and I upload it to YouTube. And I know a lot of discussion in our groups on
Yep.
YouTube. And should you, people saying that are new, I'm new, but should I put my videos on YouTube? And I've answered a few times, and I say definitely. And
Definitely.
I gave an example recently. In December, I hit the $1,000 a month income on YouTube from just the Google AdWords. Now,
Wow.
Google owns YouTube.
Yeah.
And all the little commercials, if you watch YouTube, you see the little commercials, have to wait till it goes skip and you can skip it.
Skip.
All right,
You're
well, we
like
get
hovering over
paid.
that area. Skip.
Yeah, well, if you watch it longer, I get paid more. But even if you go through it, we get paid a percentage of ad revenue and so forth. So just on ad revenue for having my same videos, I only do one change to it. I'll tell you that in a second. But my same videos, I finally got to the $1,000 for December. Now, November was 940, so I was close. But my whole year last year, I made, it was like eight something, say, oh, just under 9,000. It was like 87. It was almost 9,000. We'll just round it to
Yeah.
$9,000 last year just on YouTube ads. And all I did was I took my Amazon video, product video, and I uploaded to YouTube. And it takes some time because I have to put the description and your title and
Yeah.
your thumbnail. It's a little bit different than it is doing it on Amazon. You have more stuff to do and you tag
Yeah.
it and things like that. Now, to get that kind of income, you have to qualify to be monetized.
Yeah.
And to do that, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Now, it took me just over a year to do that. So it's not quick.
No.
The guru is telling you you're going to make 10,000 a month your first month
Yeah.
uploading 30-second videos. It ain't going to happen, people. It's don't if they tell you that, don't put money, don't give them money because they're
Yeah.
making more money selling you that course than they are on Amazon. I'll guarantee you that.
So true. So true.
But if you're making videos anyways, starting a YouTube is very, very simple. I think you have a video
I
instructions on
do. I
how to
have a
do it.
video showing you how to set it up.
Super easy. I don't do anything fancy. The only thing I do is when I'm editing my videos, I have a little animated pop-up thing that says subscribe and hit the bell and it gives a little ding. It's got a little sound effect to it. I just add that to the very end of the video and I save that video. So I save two videos every time I edit.
Yeah.
Now, I I overkill this. I do more to my videos than most any of you guys out there would probably ever do.
Yeah.
Um,
And I was going to
uh,
ask you because you definitely have a video style, which is it's top notch. Like your videos
yeah,
are
I'll
phenomenal.
I'll tell you about that in just a minute. But just the thing on the YouTube is upload it, get it going.
Yeah.
My watch time got hit really fast. It's the subscribers that took longer. And the
Interesting.
reason the reason for that, and it's logical, is people are looking for a product on how to install a keypad door lock or the e-bikes. I'm looking for an e-bike. You go to Amazon or you go to YouTube and you're searching for that thing. I
Yeah.
found it. Great. Oh, okay. There's the guy's channel. He's doing a washing machine and an air purifier and a toothbrush and all. I don't care about that stuff. I wanted that watch that one product video because that's what I'm looking for. All the other stuff I do, people don't care. So that's why they're
True.
not going to subscribe to you because they don't care about the other stuff. They were just looking for that one product. So it does take a while, unless if you have a very specific reason why someone's going to subscribe to you, because I'm not in a niche. I'm not
Yeah.
all just tech. If I was just tech, people like, oh, that guy does tech. I like tech. I'm going to do that. Or a makeup tutorials, or
Yeah.
women's fashion. That's a big thing. Or just dog products, dog fans.
Yeah.
I upload everything.
Do
So
it all.
it took longer, but I'm just giving realistic numbers for people to know. It might take you a while.
Yeah.
Now, I did change my I had a my it's called It's the Dave Show. That's my show that I go. It's the Dave Show. I've always had it for a long time because I did my cooking channel and all that stuff, and my acting and all that. So I did take that channel that had my acting and all that kind of stuff and change it into products. I basically started loading products, and I took all that other videos and just hid them. I left them. So I
Yeah.
did have a few subscribers to start with or
Yeah.
whatever, but it'll take a while, but it's worth it. So I've been monetized now for a couple of years and extra $9,000 last year.
That's amazing. I think that that's what's important to know is like this is a long game. Like you're not going to get rich
Mm.
from Amazon influencer or from YouTube or from any income stream you're building. It's going to take time and you've
Yeah.
got to be dedicated to it and be consistent because that's what's going to pay off in the long run. Because a lot of these things really you're not going to be super profitable for typically, at least in my experience, it takes a minimum of about a year of hard work to like really get that momentum going on whatever you're working on, just kind of get over that speed bump of
Yeah.
the regular income and all those
And
things.
it's harder now than it was. I mean, 4 years ago, you'd make money on whatever you uploaded.
Very
That was
true. Yeah.
easy. It was so easy. But
It's
now
like,
it's
let me
not.
just
But
dive in this money
so
bowl.
when it comes to like my videos on that now, because I come from a background of actor,
Yeah.
video, photography, stuff like that. I mean, I'm sitting right here in my studio. I've got two Sony full frame cameras facing me, one facing me, one up above. I got a shotgun microphone. I've got two big studio lights sitting up here like that. It's a visual media studio. It's a video
Yeah.
studio, professional. I mean, this is like $10,000 worth of gear here. Y'all don't need that. You don't need that. But for me, when I first started, is I wanted to build a brand. My brand, it's the Dave Show brand. And to do that, I wanted the quality and details. And that's what I
Yeah.
tell everybody when they're doing this. And because I've built this brand and because I do quality and detailed product videos, I get sellers, vendors, brands reaching out to me like a dozen emails a day,
Yeah.
wanting me to do videos of their product because they say, hey, you got great quality. Most of them find me on YouTube, some on Amazon. Um, you got great quality, you're detailed. Can you do videos of my product too? And and that's why I charge more than most. I
Yeah.
charge 50 to 100, $125. A lot of them don't take me up on it, but I'm busy.
Yeah.
I am still so busy with a lot of products. Last month in December, my video production fees is what I call it, a video
Yeah.
production fee. And they call it like, oh, we don't pay commissions. I'm like, it's not a commission. It's a video production fee. I'm charging
Yes.
you to make a video.
Yeah.
And I charge you for my time, basically, is all it is. It's just for my time. In December, I even have my numbers here. December, I made about almost $1,000, 900 and some change,
That's
just
awesome.
on visual media fees or
Yeah.
visual production fees. So, and that's why I can charge more because I do all this kind of stuff. Now, again, it is overkill. Most people will use a cell phone to do videos and so forth. I do know lighting. I mean, I'm just on my computer webcam,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is not great, but the lighting makes a big difference and audio makes a big difference. If you're using your cell phone, that's fine. Get a little plug-in microphone because I see so many videos of people talking and it sounds like they're talking from way back here because they don't have a microphone.
Yeah.
And I'm watching the video because I watch videos when I'm buying products because I want to know more about the products myself. But I see some of these videos, I'm just like, oh my God. I click. As soon as I hear him talking, click
And yeah.
off.
And the audio is so low.
Yeah, it's so low or bad or statically. And when it comes to, again, visual media stuff, because that's what I do, audio is actually more important than visual a lot
I
of
would
times.
agree.
You can have kind of a crappy quality video, and it's okay. People can watch it, but if your audio is bad, they're going to click off of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the best overall thing is to get a little plug-in microphone. They make them, they're even under $50 is decent.
Yeah.
A little wireless. You put a little wireless microphone on, put it there, put it into your phone, mount your phone on a tripod, not holding it and doing this, making people dizzy. Lighting is important. And so, I mean, if you're using a front screen, these cameras are not as good as the back ones. You know, I've got 5 cameras back here. You got one tiny little one here, right?
I'm a Samsung girl too. Well, you're not a
Yeah,
girl, but
a Samsung person. um, I mean, but you know, these phones these days are the quality is just tremendous.
yeah.
But mounted on a tripod, get some lights, whether you're by a window or turn on some get some studio lights. You can get ring lights. A lot of the fashion beauty ones use
Hmm.
nice ring lights, things like that. They're not very expensive, but just those little combinations will increase your quality, visual quality of it, and people would probably watch it more. And people are always asking, how do I get free product? You know,
Like,
and that's the big thing. Everybody wants a free product. Well, you got a lot of stuff in your house first. I still say, do what you have in your house when you're first starting, mostly to get practice. Now, a lot of the
yeah.
stuff might not sell. You might not make a lot of money on it, but practice on some of these things that you already do have versus making a crappy video of a vendor's product because they might not like that.
Oh yeah. Well, and so many people don't come to this space of Amazon influencer and content creation with video expertise
Yeah.
and confidence in front of the camera or even how to film or lighting. And so like you do need the practice of going through your home and doing the review on the
Mm-hmm.
highlighter and the little things that really you're not going to make money on, but it does give you that experience because as you go through here, you fail forward. You want to keep learning as you go, but you're not going to learn if you don't try. And
Yeah.
so those are some really, really
I,
great
I
tips.
film I film my wife a lot of times. She does that. She loves to cook. She's from the South, so she cooks and she bakes and she has her own little channel for cooking and baking and stuff like that.
I love
But
it.
she was new to doing videos, not very comfortable. At first was like, don't watch me do it. I'm like, well, I'm here to help you, and she is getting better. But then she sees me do some video and I don't script anything. I do read the instructions to try to get an idea of what the heck I'm talking about,
Yeah.
and I do several takes because I do my own editing and I edit on a computer, a professional editing system and all that. Now you know a lot of people are working on their phones with editing, and I don't edit on my phone. I don't like
I
editing.
think people that edit
I
on their
can't.
phones are nuts or they're
I
like
can't do
under
it.
30 because my almost
Yeah,
50-year-old eyes cannot see that small and my
yeah.
finger cannot get that zoomed in.
I edit on DaVinci Resolve Studio two 27-inch monitors. I'm old too. I'm blind, but again, that's overkill for this.
Yeah.
Really, you don't need to do that much. My videos are 2, 3, 4, 10 minute long. Now I don't when it comes to like these 5 second videos or 30-second videos. I don't know how well that's going to convert. Now I've seen people. I put up 200 videos this month. How the heck did you do that? 30-second crappy video? I mean, they might not be. I don't want to assume because I've never seen them. But really, I mean, my suggestion that I tell people, my advice, they're like, how long should my video be? The video should be as long as it takes to get all the information that's needed to make a buying decision. Because the
I like that.
idea is you want people to watch your video and go, I know what I need to know. I'm going to buy it.
Yeah.
Not like, well, that really didn't answer my question. So what's the next guy's video? And your 30-second little video is not going to get any sales. So you're going to put more up. Fine. You might get some sales too, possibly. But if you're not answering the questions that people are looking for to push that buy button, you just wasted that 30 seconds or 5 minutes that it took you to
Yeah.
make it. So I mean, suggestion is make the video as long as it takes to answer the questions people have. Well, how do you know what those questions are? Amazon has a place where people ask questions.
They do. Yeah.
And if they're asking questions of how long is that extension cord, or or the cord on this product, or whatever their questions are, make sure you answer it in the videos and
Yeah.
watch the other people's videos and look at them and see what you think. Did you get all the information? There's some that I watch. I'm like, that was a really good video. Honestly, that influencer is good. Quality is good. The audio is good. They answered all the questions I had on that product. And then other ones, they start talking, like click next. Honestly,
Yeah.
you'd skip right. So you kind of have to look and see how other people are doing it. And if there's somebody on there that answers all those questions too, how can you be different?
Yeah.
Well, that's you. It's your self, it's your personality, maybe your experience. This is my experience with this particular product,
Yeah. And I
which
and
is
I
gonna be
think
different.
that yeah, and I think that if there are other videos on there that are good, you can still bring you to the table, right?
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
some like if me and you both had the same product and we both did high quality videos on them, some people are going to like how you shared it better and
Yep.
some people are going to like how I shared it better. And that's this world. Like you kind of
Hmm.
have to just be yourself. And I think it's great to see other people's videos to get ideas, but you don't want to mimic what they're doing because you need to be you,
Yeah.
right? Like in videos, like you need to be yourself. And but also sometimes like yourself might need to practice being the better version of yourself sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when my wife first started doing the videos, as soon as I hit record, she started to talk robotic, like, okay,
Oh, how
this is
funny.
what we are going to do now. We're going to go ahead and take 2 cups of flour and put it in here. I'm like, just gotta loosen up, just be yourself. Get that southern accent out, honey, because people love that. And just
Yeah.
like you're talking to a friend. And the same thing with this is you want to do this kind of like you're talking to a friend. I get it takes
Yeah.
practice. Not everybody's going to be used to it, but hey, you're my best friend, and I love this phone. Let me tell you why. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
I love it. So um you have brand deals like reaching out to you. Do you
Mhm.
do product research? Do you do investments at all? Because that's kind of, we're all kind of chat. That's kind of a hot topic right now, I think, with is
Yeah, see,
product research and investment.
um, I only product research for the stuff I want, need, or buy myself.
Okay.
I have never bought a product just to make a video of, and then what do you do with the product? You sell it or give it away. I've never done that. Now we've done a great example is I think for Christmas like 3 years ago, I bought my brother a chipper shredder. I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
telling you which one, but do it on your own. I'm giving you a good example though. 160, $170 chipper shredder for Christmas or whatever his birthday. I don't remember what it was. He lives in Oregon. He lives kind of in the woods and he's got big branches and stuff. He needs to
Yeah.
do that. I said, but you have to make a video for me. If I buy it for you, you have to make a video of it because
Yeah.
it's not near me. I never touched it. I sent it directly to him. And he's not like me. He is not in front of a camera guy. He's not video, none of that stuff. He says, I'll set up a tripod, put my phone on and film. I said, you basically tell me what you're doing so I know what you're doing.
Okay.
So he's like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this together and put the stick in here and show you what this does or whatever. So he did that and went through the motions and filmed it, sent me all the files. I voice overed myself. So with my voice to tell
And
people what's going on, his video,
yeah,
I've earned over $2,000 for that product.
I love it.
So I did my research to find which product I wanted to send him.
Yeah.
Product, a lot of research and stuff on that. And we didn't have the tools that we did now either. So I had one
A
tool
lot
that
more
I
manual.
used. Yeah, I had one tool that I used for my print on demand stuff, and basically it gives me the BSR, best selling rank number.
Oh, okay.
And the lower that BSR number is, the more sales it got.
Okay.
It's a better selling. So that's like the only tool I use to find that particular thing. And then also I check the product to see if there's other videos and so forth.
Yeah.
But I made over $2,000 on that one product I sent to my brother and made him do a video on.
I love it. I love it. Well, that it
Uh,
is smart because if you're not one that is really wanting to invest, like you still have gifts, you still have things that you need to buy for around your house. And so
yeah.
purchase stuff that is going to be more beneficial because guess what? There probably are, 10, 20, 100 wood chippers on there,
Yep.
but you can find one that's going to be good quality and has opportunities with, placement
Yep.
openings and stuff. And so, and
Yeah.
that's selling well. So
Yeah.
that's,
So I've never, like I said, I've never just bought a product to simply make a video and get rid of the product. But every time I go to buy something, I do my research. I do look at the best selling rank. I do look at the numbers and the video placements and all those things that we're supposed to do that everybody's talking about. I do look at that before I purchase. So
yeah.
majority, if I go through my month and sort by top earners down, if I look at the top 20 top earners, probably two or three of those products are stuff I bought. Almost everything else is stuff that I got from vendors.
Interesting. I'm almost the opposite.
Yeah.
That's
So I
super interesting.
so that means either I'm not making as much on the vendor ones or I'm picking pretty good vendor products.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, it's
But my
because I've
top
I've had the
sellers.
opposite experience where my like I do well on my gifted, my collaboration
Mhm.
deals. Like they usually do make me money, not all of them, of course, but usually the thing items that I purchased for myself sell better and make me more money. So
Yeah.
I,
And
I
that's
love,
because you've researched to get it and so forth. And sometimes it's probably a brand name versus a Chinese knockoff version of it. Things
yeah,
like that. That's
yeah,
the big separation. Now I do, when vendors reach out to me for their product, I do look at them. I and
yeah,
and and I base my what I tell them is if they say, "Hey, can you do my product?" and if they don't send the link, I say I need to see the link to the Amazon listing
yeah,
to decide if I want to or can make the product and figure what my video production fee rate is.
yeah,
That's my answer. And someone will go, "Oh, we don't have any budget for a fee." Oh, no problem. I understand. Thanks,
yep,
anyways. But they send me the link, and I'm looking at all these things, and that's where I determine if I'm going to charge them a fee. Now, I don't charge a video production fee for everything. Some things I don't do. If it's a super high volume or high dollar item, if it's a $500 item I can sell for $200 on Facebook Marketplace, I'll make my money there.
yeah,
Or if it's on the CC program, I kind of have a different look and different strategy on that one.
yeah,
Um, I just had someone offer me a really nice $189 office chair, nice ergonomic office chair. So
yeah.
I've got a bunch of office chairs. I don't need one. I'd end up having to sell it or get rid of it. It was rated about 19,000 in BSR.
Yeah,
The price point's good, but it's not on the CC program.
yeah.
I told them $100 for a basic. And I have a strategy too. I give three package options.
That's a smart.
Yeah, so a basic Amazon influencer video uploaded to Amazon, a a detailed influencer product video, and I upload to 5 locations, 5 social media. So they get the big package. And I'm working with a business consultant now for my business. I ran through some numbers to figure out how I can make more money this year. And they said
Always fun.
include a short vertical video because I never do short videos. My Another one for you folks out there,
Yeah.
99% of my videos are horizontal. That's always the big question, horizontal or vertically.
Yeah, well, because
Now,
you're repurposing, right? Like,
but but I am going to this year start adding a short vertical for all the products. Not all the products. On select products, I'm going to make a short vertical because
yeah.
of the, like you said, repurposing. So that
Yeah,
flows
because
into what are you going to do with these videos? I upload to YouTube. I have repurpose.io take it and put it on Facebook, Pinterest, and TikTok for me.
nice.
But Facebook, TikTok, and Pinterest are vertically oriented. So the program does make it a vertical, but I've got a horizontal bar of the video, then I put some
And
text
it's
on
the itty
top.
bitty.
Yeah, it's kind of small, but I do put some text across the top, the title, and also I have captions underneath it, closed caption or the
Yeah.
thing on it, and so it works, but not ideal.
Yeah.
So I am going to upload a vertical as well, just to help. I mean, if you're doing the product anyways, I'm trying to look on how do I make more money
Yeah.
without working too much harder.
Yeah. So I think that is smart. It's like, okay, I have this content, like how else can I repurpose it?
Yeah.
And so like I use Opus AI where you can put any long form video in there and it'll automatically chop it up into shorts. And it's been great.
Really?
But
Because
there are tools out there.
I tried it. I tried it for a little while, and every video I tried just came back with a bunch of crap.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
I didn't get really anything good out of it, so I didn't want to pay for it. I mean, I did the
Yeah.
trial,
Well,
and
I haven't done it on review videos. I've just done it on like longer form videos and stuff. And just, I'll
oh,
have to
okay,
watch them because it doesn't like sometimes it clips them really good, but sometimes you're like, that's a really stupid clip and
yeah,
you just delete it. But
because they
usually
have
I get at least
options.
half are good. Um,
Yeah, I have to figure out how to do that better, but
yeah, but you're right. Like having that vertical video on the different platforms that promote vertical videos is a smart move. And you do have the skill set to make that
I
happen,
just
right? It's just
yeah,
got to figure out how to work it into the workflow, right?
exactly. I
Um,
just have to remember to do it, and
so I'm curious, David, because I remember when I first like you came onto my radar in the different Facebook groups. I remember you were so frustrated with the program, and then now like it's been probably a year and a half since I remember seeing your name, and it just seems like it's changed. Like what changed for you? What has changed for you over this past year that's working and re-energized you in this program?
probably just adapting. You definitely got to learn to adapt to change because the things that we were
That is
doing a year
true.
or 2 years ago are not good today and not working today. And that's like I said,
It's going to
the
happen again, right?
gurus, yeah, the gurus that are selling the courses, 2, 3 years ago, it was working. But if you don't change your information for what's happening today and what we do today is going to be different. I mean, the CC program was new.
Yeah, Creator
That
Connections was a huge game changer, right?
that helped me. I ran my numbers. I'll run some numbers real quick.
Ooh, I love
um,
numbers.
yeah, 2024, just with um on-site, off-site, and what little CC at that point was going on. I got into it. I got a little bit of money. Those for last year, I made just over 77,000.
Not too shabby, but
70%, yeah, 77,219, which is less than what I did before the year
yeah.
before. But now 2025, between on-site, off-site, and CC, just that was 97,500.
That's
But
freaking awesome.
and the difference, this was interesting because my let's see, what was it? Oh, I did it consolidated. I did this a little bit. Well, my without the CC program, my on-site, off-site, and whatever I call it the consolidated
Yeah,
consolidated
yeah,
numbers when you run your thing, right? So
yeah.
just on-site, off-site, and whatever UK and other
Bounties or whatever
countries and
are
some
in there.
bounties
Yeah.
like that. So that alone in 2024 was 71,000 and some change, just for that
Okay.
in 2024. Now 2025 it was only 50,000. So I made 21,000 less this year than I did last year on site, off site, in all my countries. So
Okay.
$20,000 less this year than last year. But
But
the
that's a big but.
CC, the CC program was 40,000 more this year than last year.
That's amazing.
So less 20, more 40. That's why I'm at $20,000 more this year than last year.
Yeah.
So the on-site in the CC, if you look at my charts, on-site and CC was like this, and it goes, and I was like that.
Yeah.
So I'm making more money, and I think it was in November or December when my CC number finally outbeat the on-site number total. When you look at the
Total.
totals,
Yeah. Yeah.
finally beat that. So the CC makes a huge difference,
Yes, it
and
does.
and you can see on my chart when I got Oink. I know everybody's talking about Oink. Thank
everybody can see it
you.
on their chart. Like you can look at anybody's chart and see when they got Oink.
When they started. Thank you, Rob, Fizz,
Thank you.
Oink Meister, whatever you want to call you, dude. I'm gonna like I told him I already told him message him. I said if I ever meet with you, I owe you a beer at least or a
Seriously,
six
we all
pack.
do.
Because you can see the number, you can see the graph on Oink. I got into like I started using his script when he did the
Yes,
script
that's where I
thing. I'm
started
like,
too.
I gotta try this and enter it. That was a big pain in the butt. It worked, but when he did the app, I got the free part, and I was late to join the pro, honestly,
Really.
because I have not paid for any app for Amazon other than I pay for IO, the repurpose,
Okay.
and Genius Link. Those
Okay.
are the two that I paid for. I don't pay. I don't do viral review, Fluencer, Fruit, all those things because they're very expensive. But I never paid for anything, and I finally went. This Oink is pretty cool, and it was right at the beginning. And he started adding more stuff, and I got tired of just waiting because it took forever on the free,
Oh, I
and
bet
versus
with the
just
size of your storefront, I'm sure it took
yeah,
forever.
yeah, with 3,000 videos, it took a long time. And so I said, all right, I'm buying in. And I made that $200, $180, whatever it was with the discount back then when we bought
Yeah.
it. I made that back like the first week, just with the sales fetch and with the storefront fetch and
Yep.
just like that, getting the CC programs that you'd have to try to sort through 500,000. It's just I
It's
couldn't I
crazy.
couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
That just helped figure it all out so much easier. That's what made the difference in 2025. It like doubled, more than doubled what my on-site. If I didn't have that, I would have made less money last year than I did the year before, which was
Which is
less than the year before.
yeah, which is crazy, because I think that yes, I think the on-site is I don't like it is saturated. You do have a lot of stuff there, but you don't not everybody is participating or even aware of creator connections. And Amazon loves it because it's not coming out of their pocket. It's the sellers that are paying it.
Yeah, well,
And I'm
Amazon
sure
pays
it's
us
going to
2%, and they're paying us 10 or 15.
exactly. And I'm sure it's going to adapt and change. Like we've already seen some
Mm-hmm.
different stuff shift and we'll be adaptable and shift with it too. But I think that it is important to be aware of what different offerings are out there with Amazon so that you can leverage it, right?
Yeah,
And because that's a huge difference. If
yeah,
you're essentially doubling what you made on site with creator connections without having to really do very much.
yeah. Because if you look at it without it, I'm working 2, 3 times harder to make less money than I did before. Who wants to get a paid deduction? Who wants to work harder
Sign
and
me
make
up.
less?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's still 50,000. If I just looked at it without the CC, I still made $50,000. That's not bad income,
But
but
that's hard to
but
live
I'm
on.
yeah, I'm working harder for less money. But at
Yeah,
least with the CC now, I'm working harder, but I'm making more.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
that's what's
I'm
been difficult.
yeah. So do you have any other like you talked about your travel agency, the different Amazon stuff, what YouTube, any other things that you're working on for different income streams?
Um, what I have listed, so I've got my Amazon, YouTube. I have a travel show which doesn't make very much on that one. It's a small show. Nobody wants to see us travel, I guess. Um, the I finally got in the YouTube affiliate little thing with
Oh,
that. You
I've
can
heard that's pretty cool.
add little products. I think I've made 3 sales for 64 cents so far. I
Ooh.
just started uploading all that stuff.
But
So
that's 64 cents, right? Like you got to
yeah,
start somewhere.
exactly, and it'll grow as I
Yeah.
add more. The visual production. Oh, this was some other things. Thrashio, Logi,
Yeah.
some of these third party kind of stuff. Now, Thrashio, I used to make $1,500 a month. I made 160 last month.
Oh, okay. So what is that? I haven't heard of that one.
Thrashio is a third party, almost kind of like Logi. It's a third party, but they own their own brands.
Oh, okay.
I forgot there's a name for it. I forgot what it's called, but they own a bunch of different brands, and they would like send some products out for samples, and we do videos, and they pay you like a 10%.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a CC program, but on their own.
Oh, okay.
Well, they did that, and they have pretty much they own their own brand, so they have kind of a set amount of products. Well, it got oversaturated. They
Okay.
sent products to everybody. There's 100 plus videos for every single product. my my income just started dropping, dropping,
Mm.
dropping, 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 dropping. Now, when I went to go through my storefront health check, thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
A lot of these products are not even available anymore. So they're starting to go
Oh,
out of things, and they're not adding more to it. So my income on that has got the last. This was a good month. 167 last month was good. Usually it's like 30, $40. It's almost
oh
not worth
man.
even running the reports for.
Yeah.
Logie, if people aren't
That's working with sellers, right? Like
well,
matching up with brands.
matching with brands. Yeah, if people aren't on Logie, I recommend it. It doesn't cost you nothing. They have great reporting. If you like numbers, they have great reporting options, and they will have and store and give you more numbers than Amazon does.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. But they also have brands that come to them, and they offer an additional discount for us to do videos. Now, aren't a lot of them aren't doing free samples, but Logie is. They have an AI thing that matches you with the brand, and I do still get free samples.
Oh, nice,
Now,
nice,
now these
nice.
free samples are sometimes oversaturated because they're sending them to other places. But I mean, only made $67, but I have a friend that made $800 last month from Logie, and there's some
Yeah.
people that are making over $1,000 a month
Okay. Yeah.
with the Logie stuff. So that's another little side thing. And
Yeah.
I have a few other vendors I work with very specifically. I just send my report with their sales numbers, and they give me directly on that.
Yeah.
I have a rental house in Vegas, so I make a little bit of money on the rental house. The merch print on demand
Okay.
is another income flow, and I think that's about it.
Yeah.
That's a
I
lot,
love it
but
though. I love it because I
yeah,
think that I think if people can kind of open their eyes and their minds to different income streams, like, yeah, it might only be 100 or $150, but guess what? If you get a few of those, it adds up, right? And that
yeah.
could be a bill, or that could be, groceries for the week or something.
Hmm.
And
Well, I added probably about $25,000 last year just on stuff that's not Amazon related.
I love that. Like,
Just this other side hustles.
yes,
But this is not my
your
side
side
hustle. This
hustles
is
have side hustles.
exactly, and this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living every day. And it's funny because when people ask, "What do you do?" We're like,
You're like,
well, the small brain version is I just make videos of the products. But
yeah, yeah.
but I do say is I own a visual media company,
There
and
you
I do
go.
photography and video. Most of it is product videos, but I also do other things. I've been hired for events. I do videos of events and
Okay,
photography
cool.
for. I've shot weddings. I've done conventions. I've done other things. So I can always be for hire for other stuff too. So I had those
Yeah.
skill sets that I can always bounce to if I need to. If one thing drops, if Amazon drops, like I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. And I think that that's awesome. Like you want to keep building your skill set and whatever stream you're building, you want to be building skill sets and knowledge base because
Mm-hmm.
that's what's going to carry with you. Like the product or the income stream might not carry with you, but what you learn as you built that
Yeah.
does carry with you. And I think that's
And
so important.
and invest your money and put some in the bank. Have a
Yes, like
backup fund.
seriously, if you are
And
doing these
invest.
income streams and you think that Amazon pays you $50,000, guess what? That's not really $50,000 in your pocket. You're going to have to pay taxes and stuff
Texas,
on
yes.
that. So make sure you are setting aside money.
Now I
So
have because this is a business. I have two LLCs. I have
yeah,
one for my travel agency because that's a real business.
yeah,
Then I have one for my visual media company. It's called Impact Visual Media. Is
yeah,
my parent company. So Impact Visual Media. I have a website because I do all the media stuff,
all the
and
stuff. Yeah.
and most all of this gets underneath that one umbrella. It's an LLC and an S corp.
Yep.
As per my tax person, don't go to Facebook asking tax advice. Go to a professional tax
Yes.
person. They said, okay, you're making X amount of money. We need to really look at doing this.
Quarterly taxes,
Yeah.
for
So
example.
I'm an employee
Yep.
of my company. I'm a W-2 employee, and I get paid a salary.
Yep.
Not a lot, too.
Yeah. Same
I
here.
get my boss doesn't pay me very much.
A
Um,
real jerk.
so there's a structure and things. So once you get into this, now if you're only making a few $100 or $1,000 a month, you probably won't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
But definitely get a tax professional that knows this kind of business because it's
Yeah, content.
so
Yeah.
weird. Content
It is.
creators, like,
Yeah, it is different and it is important to get like once you do start making some decent money, I would say probably like what do you think? Like over I
well,
would
my
say
guy,
probably 5 to 6 thousand a month.
yeah, my tax guy said between 50 to 70,000 a year
Yeah.
is when you should
So
really do that because there's if it's running underneath your personal account, you have they like business, they have a business tax thing, and there's the unemployment thing you got to pay into sometimes depending on the state you're with.
yeah,
And I actually have a payroll company. Also, with an S corp, you need a payroll company,
yep,
and that payroll company pays me, and it pays my taxes, my
yep.
employee taxes for me. So it's all set up. There's some fees involved to it, but yeah, there's all these different things you have to have, and then you have to pay the taxes. I'm in Washington State. There's an excise tax, and when I was in Nevada, I lived in Vegas for 4 years. They didn't have that, so I come here and they're like, "Oh, you need to owe us excise." What do you mean?
You're like, what?
There's no state income tax, but there's a state business excise tax. So I have to
Oh
pay a
goodness.
percentage based. Yeah.
That's why you hire professionals. Like that's it is worth it. If you're serious about this, it is worth it to get a good tax person because
Yeah.
and pay them to take care of all that stuff because yeah, I've been in this entrepreneurial world for 14, 15 years now and it's worth it to pay for that.
I have
Um
QuickBooks also. And QuickBooks helps me organize all the
yeah,
accounting part of it and stuff like that.
yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh, the time is flying by. This has been so amazing that we could probably keep talking forever.
I got so much more to
Um,
talk about. Like a VA. I'm about ready to hire a VA.
That's awesome. So, well, let's talk about it. Like, if we don't have appointments, let's talk.
I don't have
Tell me about
appointments.
the
So
VA. What are you
uh,
farming out? What are you willing to let go
hope
of? Because I
you're
think,
we're entertaining you guys too.
well, I think
Education
as
and
an
entertaining.
entrepreneur, we're so used to doing everything ourselves. It can be really hard to let control of something go over to somebody
This
else. So, what are
this
you
is
letting
the
go of?
hardest. So I've wanted to do something this year. I mean, I want to increase my income, like probably most everybody out here. And so I basically hired a business consultant. I call him Alfred. He's my Batman's assistant, Alfred, right? The
I
guy that
like it.
does
Yes,
everything. It's Chat GPT. And I actually ponied up to pay the $20 a month.
it's worth it.
And you know what? Dude, I'm working him out. I'm Alfred. But
You're,
we I told him, I said, this is I want to increase my income. How do we do it without increasing your work? So I
yeah,
uploaded all my incomes, all my streams, all my stuff. Let's evaluate what needs to be done and all this kind of stuff. So that's
I
where
love
I
this.
was advised to do the one vertical video per some of the products, adds just a little more time, adds another little video, but can add more income with the different platforms. So
Yeah,
same content, let's spread it out. So you're not working really harder. But he also looked at some of my other things and said, let's maybe not do so much on that. You're not making much money for your time. Let's put that to the side and concentrate on this stuff. Now, how do you free up more time? I am a control freak when it comes to my stuff. I get emails from people. We're video editors. We can edit your videos for you. I get people all the time sending me messages, from SEO experts and
yeah,
all these kind of
yeah,
things like that. And so, like, I film, I edit my way, I do things, I upload with my own tags, all this kind of stuff. What can I get? What can I have somebody else do to free up my time? So I'm in the process now of make it right as I go through my day and do my stuff. What are some of the things that maybe somebody else could do? So I'm like, well, uploading videos to Amazon. Okay, well, I can edit, I can put it into the Google Drive or whatever. They can have
yeah,
access to it. All it takes to upload to Amazon is to upload to Amazon and tag the right product. I can get them that information.
yeah.
I use Oink's little thumbnail ad thing on it.
Yep.
Super simple. I do a screenshot. I do a screen capture while I'm editing. Nothing, no fancy thumbnails. All I do is I add the little Oink over. I created a couple myself, the
Yeah.
overlay. A couple of overlays, like
That tool is awesome. Yeah.
super simple, super easy, super quick. And then when you're uploading it to Amazon, I can all upload to Canada and UK all right there.
Yep.
That's again, thank you, Oink. It saved me a ton of time. But do I have to upload that myself and come up with a creative title, whatever? I could probably get somebody else to do that. The other thing that takes time is uploading to YouTube because I put the description in. I have to do this. I have to put the tag in. I have to upload my thumbnail. I've got to go through and put the end screen on and things like that. Do I have to do that because the video is done? Can I get somebody else to do that? Maybe. Storefront health check, retagging videos. Can someone else retag a product? They can search and find the same product or something very, very similar
Yeah.
to it and just retag it. Because I spent a lot of time. I just did 600. That's another tip I have for you guys. I should be writing a book. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm giving coaching lessons here soon for $20. No, I'm expensive
From
though.
below.
If you want to hire me, I'm not cheap, but I'll tell you how it is and how to make it work. But but yeah, I mean, to do that kind of stuff, to look through and find it takes
It
so much
does.
time.
Yeah.
Now, some things can be automated. I've been also talking to the great automator Lane. If people know Lane, awesome guy. He's done a lot of stuff. He's great with automation. I need to figure out how to automate more. And he said he used to pay his he used to have his VA do the things like uploading the videos and doing whatever, but he automated a lot of the end screens and the descriptions and all that. So I'll have to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
But he still has a VA that does other things too. So that's why I'm like, I'm thinking I haven't done it yet, but I'm making my list of all the things that I do on a daily basis that somebody else could do where I can step back from that. Now,
Yeah.
I may someday have somebody else edit the videos because they're fairly simple. I'm not creating a movie. I'm not putting special effects on it and coloring and all this kind of stuff that you do as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
Um, and I try to do one take, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't because I don't care. I edit anyways.
Yeah.
But how much time would I save if somebody else edits and uploads for me? So that might be a key to this year's. I can spend more time doing other things that make me money than those things that take a lot of time that are
Yeah.
just part of the process of that.
Yeah, I think that like I remember when I hired a VA for my previous business, and that was like huge because I was like did kind of had to do what you did, like go through my day, like what can I let go of? And
Mm-hmm.
now, so my adult daughter, she's 25. She's my VA for me, and she basically takes care of YouTube for me on my review channel. And so
Mm-hmm.
I just upload all the videos there, and then she schedules them out, and she does the description and the links and all that stuff.
Hmm.
And so just finding what areas that you can let go of that don't really
Mm-hmm.
mean a lot to you, but take time can be really huge. Because I pay her $20 an hour, and
Oh,
like
that's expensive.
well, because she's my daughter, I'm trying to help.
Yeah,
She's,
I
she's
know.
young, married, and in college. Like I'm gonna
Good.
be a nice mom. So
Yeah,
you don't have to pay your VA that much. But um, especially like there's even services like through the Philippines and stuff where you can get VAs for super cheap.
and they're
Um,
good too, and
yeah. And
fast.
so like there are a lot of ways out there to really scale your business and scale your time so that you can, once you get one program and one income stream going well, you can start adding new ones into the mix, right? Because you've
Yeah.
got this down, the income is solid and consistent and it's moving, then
Mm-hmm.
and your workflow is efficient as well, right? And so that way you can add other balls in your juggling
Yeah.
pattern
Well,
to
that's what Alfred said. He says, let's dial in what we're already making you
yes.
money. Let's dial in and increase that, and then we can automate it and take some things apart that you can start working on other flows. There's some steps to this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I wanted to mention real quick about like me having to retag over 600 products.
Yes, let's
I
talk about that for a
my
second.
my my storefront shows about 3,000 products, but like it never went up. It never went up. And up. I think I actually have about 4,000 videos that I've made,
But you have that many untagged.
but the Amazon storefront only shows ones that are tagged and in stock. They used to show everything, but now they've taken off all those things.
Oh,
So
interesting. I didn't realize that.
you only see what's available and what's in stock because they don't want someone to come to a storefront and go, oh, that product's not available. That's not available. That's not
Yeah,
available.
makes sense.
So they took those out. So it's hard to really find those. So going through Oink, thanks, Rob,
Oink, oink.
um, you can find all those products that are untagged or unavailable and things like that. And I had over 600 of them a couple months
Crazy.
ago.
Yeah.
Now, most all of those are vendor sent products.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So this is how I put it for those people that are new, that are looking like, how do I get free products? I want free products. I mean, if all you want is free products, great. You want to make money? Then we're talking making money here,
Yeah. Yeah.
not just free crap that you probably don't even need.
Exactly. Yes.
Having when I first started though, I loved the free
Oh,
products. I
everybody
was
does.
on the same boat because I wanted to just put I just wanted to put content.
It's like the Amazon honeymoon, right?
Yeah, I wanted content. I wanted content. I wanted content. I ended up with piles and piles of crap I had to give away. When I
Yep.
moved from Vegas to here, I sold a bunch. I donated $22,000 worth of product to the local thrift shop because I didn't want
Wow.
to move it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so my thing is the products you're getting from these sellers through China, the majority of them will either be out of stock or unavailable within a month or less, or two
Yeah.
months.
That's
So
true.
you get the product, you spend your time making content for it, uploading it, all that stuff to make money. And unless if it's a product you really, really want to use,
Yeah.
okay, I understand that. You're not going to make money on it after that period of time. So that's why I always tell people charge for your time.
Yes.
I at least $50. I charge at least $50
Yep.
for my time to make a video, edit, and upload it.
Yep.
If it never sells,
You at
I
least have
make
your 50
50
bucks.
bucks. It's not what we're really looking for. We're looking for long time growth, and we're looking for that $2,000 on that chipper machine,
Yeah.
right? That's what we want. That ain't going to happen on a lot of stuff. This is the reality of it. 600 videos I had to either retag. Most of those are either not, so I couldn't find anything similar enough
Oh
to it
gosh. Yeah.
because I don't want to do people. I'm not just tagging anything. I'm
Yeah.
playing by the rules.
Yeah.
I'm in it for the long term. I'm building my brand. That's it. So a lot of them I just have to hit the hide button. I'm like, I
Oh,
just call it a loss.
call it a
Hit the
loss.
hide button. It might come back in stock. We don't know.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. Over 600. That's 600 videos I spent my time to do. And what shocks me is sometimes I'll see something that shows out of. I did that. I did that 2 days ago. I did that
Oh, I
video
hate
last
that.
week, and now it shows out of stock. And at that point, I'm writing my agent or seller,
Yeah.
hey, I just did this video. It's out of stock. What's up?
Yeah.
Is it discontinued? It just happened, and they said, well, we took it down because it was out of stock and production, and we're going to bring it back. Okay, I'm calmed down. So the other thing is I will look at a product if it's again $100 or $200 or $300 or more, is if I could turn around and sell it. I do earn money also and selling on Amazon
Reselling.
Marketplace. Um, nobody knows about how much I make on that one. I have a pile of cash somewhere, possibly in a safe. IRS don't know nothing. So I know, but you can sell it off kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I have gotten products. I'm trying to think what I think my biggest product I ever got was a powered wheelchair kind of thing. It was like $2,400
Oh,
chair,
whoa.
which also became unavailable, and
Unavailable.
because it was like 3 times the price of other ones just like it.
Yeah.
I just did like a $1,300 ginormous inflatable nightclub. I've gotten $1,000 chairs. I've got $1,000
Oh,
um,
wow.
jukebox. So I've gotten some really high dollar stuff in the past. So if I know I'm going to sell it, that's when I'll do like a free video. I'm not going to charge them if I know I can sell it and make some good money to it. But
Yeah.
but anyways, the bottom line to my message for everybody out there is free stuff is great. If it's something you really want and can use, okay. If you're looking to earn money, if you want to make money in this, it's not always the best thing to do. Though the majority of my income is coming from products that I've gotten from vendors. So, but I'm selective and I also charge fees. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
You
You
got to
definitely
work
want to look
yourself
at the
that way.
product before you negotiate that deal, right?
Exactly. No, there's some things I'll have my wife do because I mean we don't have kids. We have two dogs. I take care of my mom. She's 87, so I've done some senior related
Yeah.
products. Um, but if it's a female product that doesn't make sense for me to do, then my wife will do it for me. Get involved in that and make a video.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, honey, we're gonna make some money. You got to do this video. But I
That's
ask
like
her
me and my husband.
first.
I'm like, come on, honey, like they're not going to believe me holding this power tool or whatever. So,
Exactly. But I do ask her if it's something she wants, if it's like new hair curling styling brush or
yeah.
something like, oh, I could use that.
What,
I
you're
could
not going to model a curling
I know I
styling?
got no hair. I'm like, you want me to do a hairbrush? Great. I can brush my little beardy thing here.
Get some curls in the beard. That's
I mean,
funny.
I have done videos on female products though. Hey, I got this
You
for my
totally can.
wife. My wife totally loves this thing. That's just the way it is.
Yeah,
Now, I don't do supplements. I don't do supplements. A lot of people do. They make
I
good
do.
money on it. You do?
I
Okay, you
do.
do. I avoid it just because it is risky. You really got to be careful of what you say and how you
Yeah.
say it. I mean, you probably do really well with it. I only take a multivitamin from Costco and a vitamin C. That's the only vitamins I take, anyways. The hair growth stuff don't work with a crap. So, but
Surprising. Yeah, I do a ton
um,
of supplements but I'm a supplement junkie and I know how to speak compliantly because of my previous
okay.
business with in the healthcare, alternative
Hmm.
industry. And so like I know how to speak about it compliantly where I'm not going to get myself in trouble.
Yeah, and Rob does
Um,
that too. He actually did a video on how to talk about selling. It just scares me, to be honest with you.
yeah, and
I've done some, but I
I
try to
think that
avoid
that's
it.
fair. Like you don't have to do every category. You don't, even if you're like, hey, everybody is like killing it in this category. If it's not for you, it's not for you. And that's
Yeah.
100% okay. Like there's so many different things out there that
Mhm.
you can find stuff that you're comfortable with and that works out
Yeah.
with your knowledge base, your comfortability. Is that even a word?
And people ask
Um,
about niching too. That's another thing, niching. And it's
I'm
I
not a
don't
nicher.
I don't have a niche. Now if you have like an Instagram or TikTok or a YouTube
Yeah.
channel, like my travel channel,
Hmm.
I'll only put stuff related to travel. If I have a little travel security pouch kind of thing, I may
Yeah.
put that on because I'm like, hey, travelers, if you want a safe way to protect your ID while you're traveling, here's a little product and do a thing like that. But on Amazon storefront, nobody cares what you're
Exactly.
doing. My YouTube channel for product reviews is not niche. It's everything.
Yeah.
Everything I do. But I do a lot of home and garden tools, things like that, and tech stuff too. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much everything.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this has been so amazing, David. Thank you so much.
I know I can
This is,
talk for days about this stuff. This is like the thing. So
oh, it is. It's so fun. And I think that's something that, like, the influencer and just entrepreneurial realm can be very lonely because you typically are the one wearing all the hats and you just don't typically have a lot of other help. And I operate great that way, but I think it's so important to find communities and connections like, on Facebook, on YouTube, things like that you can have people to commiserate with, to celebrate with, to brainstorm with
yeah, we
because
work from home. This is
exactly,
my
exactly.
office. I do have
Exactly.
when I did first start, I did reach out and became friends with another gentleman that was doing it a bit longer than me, but and
Yeah,
making really, really good money. It's not as good
back in the
now as
day,
it
right?
was back in the day. Earning $250,000 for that year was like huge. Well, just became really good friends, and we check in with each other every day.
I love it.
Every day, it's in the morning. Okay, my consolidated numbers is this, and then by 4 or 5 o'clock, CC was this. And
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
I'm a little higher than him, sometimes he's a bit higher than me, and we just go back and forth. And he still made more money than me, but he was been doing it
yeah,
a little longer too. But
yeah.
we call it accountability buddies.
Yeah,
You have
I
someone
love
you can
it.
talk to that are maybe on the same level, possibly, maybe a little bit more than you,
Oh, yeah.
and just keep working it and bounce things back and forth. And yeah,
I
that's
love that.
important
Like
too.
definitely follow get a buddy that is a little bit further ahead and is doing a little bit better. Like I never want to be the smartest person in the room, but I want to find the smartest person in the room or the most successful person in the room. And I want to attach myself to them and learn
Yeah.
so that I can excel and grow. And
Yeah.
that's
And we did
applies
it
to
the
this.
hard way. Neither of us did any courses. We didn't take any
Yeah, I'm
courses.
not
We
a
didn't
course
pay for
girl
none
either.
of that kind of stuff. We learned it. Now, I always say kind of bad things about course sellers, but I think there is something good to that too. So I want to mention that real quick
Oh, please do.
is
Please do.
when it comes to those things, the idea is to get you from point A to B a little faster. So if somebody's already made the mistakes and made the errors and knows the correct way for them, it might be different for everybody. It might not work for you. But like I said, everybody's different
Yeah.
in a lot of ways. But the shortcuts to get to some place is helpful. And that there is a value to that. So I can
Yeah.
see why someone would take a course is to how do I get through? I don't want to have to figure this out myself
Yeah.
and research this myself. Now, all the information out there is for free. There are people on YouTube that give like your channel, you give a lot of really, really, really good information and shortcuts and stuff, and you give it away for free
Yep. Thank
because they're
you.
so
Yep.
nice.
That's
Get and you get the watch time, you get the subscribers, and you're going to
yeah.
make money on YouTube the other direction,
Yeah.
the other way. But it's valuable information. So all the information there is free. You don't have to buy a course, but sometimes it will get you a little bit quicker in the information.
Yeah, I
So,
agree. And I think because I'm not a huge fan of courses in general because most of the ones that I've seen are typically people that their skill set is lies in creating a course and marketing versus actually excelling in the program. And so if you are one that likes to have a little bit more structure and a little bit more hand holding, so to speak, and like more of
mm-hmm.
a step by step, like you don't want to go find somebody like me or someone else that is going to be giving tips and tricks, like research them, see their storefront, see what their numbers are, because there's programs out there that people are selling and making a killing on, but they suck at the Amazon influencer program. Like they might be really good at getting people into the program, but to
Mm-hmm.
actually have you be successful in the program, they don't have that knowledge. And
Some are
so
like
it's
$300 for the
I know,
course,
I
which
know
in
it's
business that's a small price, but it doesn't need to, you don't need
well, because a lot of the
that.
people, well, a lot of the people that are looking at this are they're like, I really need $200 or $300 extra to make my car payment a
Yeah.
month, or, and so they don't have that extra money, and there are options out there like Data Coach Claire. She's got some great programs that are really like she has a $27 intro course, like
Mm-hmm.
stuff that like there's
That's
people
good.
out there that are legit successful in the program and have stuff available, but like you said, like courses are not, you can totally be successful. I am totally like without a
Mm-hmm.
course.
In our
So
Facebook groups, a lot of people, I see the same question over and over and over again, but the information's there.
it
There's
is.
help.
And
There's people helping like me and you.
yeah, yeah. Cause we do like to help. And I think that even though this is like a solo job, we
Mm-hmm.
really want to lift everybody up and see other people succeed because we've been there. Like we know how it is when you're struggling and you're needing to build this income and what it
Mm-hmm.
can do and how can it can change your life when that income is
Mm-hmm.
realized, right?
Well, December, I was at Disneyland for a whole week, the second week of December. I
Yeah,
came back, I got sick. I've been sick for 2 weeks, so I haven't done really much anything in December for 3 weeks. I worked maybe a week and a half in December, and I had my biggest month ever.
I ever even before.
Ever because all my businesses and everything, I made just over $20,000 that month in December, last
That
month
is freaking
with
amazing.
everything. And I worked maybe a week. I went on vacation and
That's
all got
amazing.
sick. So that's why you would build this, but it takes
That's
a
why you
while.
build this. So like, it does because it is delayed gratification, right? Um, but I
Yeah.
think that that's what this, and also the time freedom. Hello, like you were able to go for a week and be sick, and guess what? You're
Mhm.
not worried that your mortgage is going to get paid or your rent's
I
going to get
yeah.
paid. Like,
I take care of my mom. Matter of fact, this morning before this meeting, I took her to a doctor appointment. And she's had a lot of doctor appointments. I can take her to different things and meetings, and I can work when I want to, and if I don't want to, I don't have to.
I love it. I love it. Like it's
Yeah.
worth it to put in the effort to build the different income streams so that you can have that time freedom because whether you have little kids at home or you're taking care of elderly parents or you
Mm-hmm.
just don't like to be told what to do. Like
Take an extra week on vacation.
exactly. Like it's just huge. It really is such a blessing to have those that the income coming in, but you do have to put the work in and you do have to
Yes.
learn how to, learn like work smarter, not harder. Use your
Mm-hmm.
tools like freaking Chat GPT is the bomb. Like pay the 20
Mm-hmm.
bucks and learn how to use Chat GPT because it blows my mind every day. Like
He helps
I'm
me write my YouTube descriptions and titles
yes,
and stuff too.
all that stuff. He even made me a thumbnail for my last video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my VA might be getting fired because Chat GPT is cheaper than she is, but she's, my daughter. So
Yeah. That helps. I gotta see if
I
my
won't be
son.
that mean of a mom,
I
but
gotta see if my son wants to make some extra money too. But we'll
it
see.
really is a great thing for if you can involve your kids, whether they're teenagers or adults, like
And you 1099 them. It's a
exactly. Like
business. It's a business.
we warned my daughter. I'm like, warning, I am claiming you. I'm going to be sending you a 1099. So you're going to have to pay taxes on this. So make sure you're setting aside at least 30% of what
Smart.
I'm giving you because you're going to get a 1099 and I'm claiming this
Mm-hmm.
as, that I'm paying you.
Well,
And
it
so
teaches them good money management and stuff
it
too.
does. It
That's a good
does. It
training
does.
tool.
It does. Like
That's
there's
funny.
seriously, this program really offers, and not just Amazon influencer program. I think just entrepreneurship in general can offer so many great money lessons if you learn
Mm-hmm.
how to do it well.
I'd hate to
And,
have to get a job again.
gosh, I would die. I would
I,
die.
I've been self-employed for over 10 years. I'm like, what would I do if I had to get a job? I don't know. I'm
I know.
always
I was
always
so
always in sales. I've always been in sales, so that's easy.
I
But
got my teeth cleaned this morning right before this call, and I had actually gone back to school about my kids. I had been a stay-at-home mom for 10 years, and I went back to school to become a dental hygienist because I was like, this is going to be a good career. Like they're making 70, $80,000 a year. I was like, that sounds like good money to me. I can do
mm-hmm.
this. But my network marketing team like took off. And so I had to make the decision, should I stay in school or should I follow this? And I decided to follow the network marketing and build that. And that surpassed what, like, it almost doubled what I would have been making as a hygienist. And that
I
allowed
could not
me
I could not get a job paying what I'm getting paid doing this. Yeah.
exactly with the time freedom and all the things like, oh, I'm so
Yeah.
grateful for it. Right. Like I'm so grateful. Because yeah, December with my multiple streams of income it was almost 20,000 as well. And
Nice.
it's such a blessing to have that freedom and be able to do good things and be a good steward over my time and over my
Mm-hmm.
resources.
We're
And
getting a good paycheck in February. That's what I look at
I know, which is good because usually February sales might be a little,
my,
it's
my
a
wife
shorter
is
month,
already
right?
we're already planning our anniversary cruise to the Mediterranean. So
That sounds
we
fun.
got married last year and did a 15-day Japan cruise
Oh,
tour. It was yeah, it was really nice. But
well, I'll be checking out your travel channel
check
for
out my
that for
travel
sure.
show because we do a lot of fun travel stuff.
That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we are at an hour and a half almost now. So we're gonna cut this off. But thank you
Okay.
so much, David. This has been absolutely delightful. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
All right. Thanks. Bye, y'all.